Judge who blocked Trump's sanctuary city order raised $200,000 for Obama. The California judge who blocked President Trump's executive order seeking to withhold federal funds from sanctuary cities reportedly raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for former President Barack Obama, donor records show. U.S. District Judge William Orrick III, of the Northern District of California, ruled against the Trump administration after the city of San Francisco and county of Santa Clara sued over the president's plan to withhold federal funding from cities or counties that harbor illegal aliens, Fox News reported. Judge Orrick said that Trump's order targeted broad categories of federal funding for sanctuary governments, and that plaintiffs challenging the order were likely to succeed in proving it unconstitutional. Orrick's decision will block Trump's executive order for now, while the federal lawsuit makes its way through the courts. The judge not only raised $200,000 for Obama in 2008, but he also raised $30,000 to committees supporting the former president that year. The Federalist reported that the same judge issued a restraining order in 2015 against the Center for Medical Progress, the advocacy group responsible for undercover videos that reportedly showed Planned Parenthood employees planning to sell baby organs. Ted Cruz calls for $14 billion seized from El Chapo to fund border wall. Senator Ted Cruz introduced a bill calling for the use of $14 billion seized from cartel drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman to be used to pay for the president's border wall between the U.S. and Mexico. $14 billion will go a long way toward building a wall that will keep Americans safe and hinder the illegal flow of drugs, weapons, and individuals across our southern border, Senator Cruz stated, according to a statement obtained by Breitbart Texas from the senator's office. Ensuring the safety and security of Texans is one of my top priorities. The Texas senator said that leveraging criminally forfeited assets from El Chapo and other Mexican cartel members and drug dealers can offset the wall's cost and make meaningful progress toward achieving President Trump's stated border security objectives. Senator Cruz introduced the Ensuring Lawful Collection of Hidden Assets to Provide Order, El Chapo, Act on Tuesday. The U.S. government is currently seeking the criminal forfeiture of more than $14 billion in drug proceeds and illicit profits from El Chapo, the former leader of the Sinaloa drug cartel who was recently extradited to the U.S. to face criminal prosecution for numerous alleged drug-related crimes, including conspiracy to commit murder and money laundering, Cruz stated. The Mexican government extradited the former Mexican drug kingpin in January, Breitbart Texas Ildefonso Ortiz reported. The move to an American prison cell followed months of court battles in Mexico and multiple escapes from prison by Guzman. As part of the agreement with Mexico, Guzman will not face the death penalty in the U.S. for his crimes. Prosecutors filed murder charges against the former drug lord in relation to the killings of a U.S. citizen and two relatives. Former Breitbart senior editor Milo Yiannopoulos declared that he would make sure UC Berkeley would become the free speech capital of the United States once again in response to the cancellation of Ann Coulter's event on campus. Awful to see my friend Ann Coulter forced to cancel her speech, wrote Milo on his official Facebook page. I don't understand why Young America's Foundation would capitulate so close to victory. Ann can hardly be expected to show up without insurance, security, or a venue, so I completely understand why she had to cancel. She is Ann Coulter, after all. My proposed Free Speech Week will proceed as planned later this year, he continued, before adding, I will bring an army if I have to. We will ensure that Ann and others can speak and we will publicly, ritually humiliate UC Berkeley for its failure to meet its legal obligations until conservative speakers no longer fear violent mobs just for exercising their First Amendment rights, Milo concluded. Berkeley is going to become the free speech capital of the United States once again. I will make sure of it. Like Coulter, Milo's event at UC Berkeley earlier this year was derailed after a mob of violent left-wing activists set fires, smashed windows, and assaulted attendees who were supposed to see him speak. Young America's Foundation pulled out of the Ann Coulter event on Tuesday, blaming the college's hostile environment towards conservatives. However, YAF and the UC Berkeley College Republicans are still in the process of suing the college, claiming that administrators put several limiting restrictions on the event in an effort to get it cancelled. The groups and their attorney Harmeet Dhillon referenced previous events featuring conservative speakers at the college which also faced similar scrutiny and restrictions, including Milo's as well as conservative commentator David Horowitz. During a press conference about the lawsuit on Monday, Dhillon branded UC Berkeley's policies on acceptable speech as infinitely malleable before criticizing the mayor of Berkeley, Jesse Araguin, for appearing to sympathize with, be friendly to, and act softly on the far-left rioters who shut down Yiannopoulos' event earlier this year. If the mayor of Berkeley cannot maintain control of his city, the governor should call the National Guard, because that's a serious public health issue, Dhillon proclaimed. Thanks for watching. Check back for more breaking news and subscribe below.